So we got down to California at 3 a.m. Cali time. Oh, that's nice. Got to get my A-arm replaced and the old cricket hauler. Started taking that apart and my tie rod. So got to do that, and then I can do some riding with this. Got to open up the Amazon GoPro box and figure out where I can mount the GoPro for this thing. Probably on top of the roof, actually, and get some filming. Should be fun. So got the A-arm off, the temporary X3 ball joint off. Got to put the new one on there and the boot and all that. But did not know this was going to be an issue. Took bushings out, and I don't know how well you can see that. But yeah, this steel bushing here is broke clean apart. Okay, so I hit the end of the gravel on the wash road. On my way to Yuma to get some parts, since they had them. I'd never been down this far. This is interesting. Got no more gravel, just straight sand and stuff. Oh, it's quicker. I don't know. I might take the tar back. Okay, so there's like a 3 wash period that it's really bad, and then it gets better again to this kind of somewhat path. What is it, 28 it gets good, and then from 25 to 28 it's bad. Kind of interesting. So I had to run all the way down to Yuma, which is not that far from the sand dunes here. Got new bushings, both sides. I had it. Got this all installed. I don't have wires, so I used a zip tie in the back, which you can't really see. Oh yeah, the only thing I got left is to weld the lift kit on, and that'll do it. Put tie rod back on and the wheel back on. And then I can let her rip. And then she'll also be ready for rednecks with paychecks. Cross my fingers I don't break it before then. Alright, ready to go for a rip. Didn't mount any GoPro yet, and I don't know what I'm doing with GoPro. Do that later today. Got everything done on the front end of this machine. Lift kit's welded in place. I had to make a tie rod because the inner ball joint is like 1.25 inches shorter from Super ATV than factory. And in the future, since I have the other side here, I'll buy the rest of their kit. But for now, I had to build a tie rod. Okay, let her rip. Aired down this time instead of last time running at like 20 psi. Now I got 8 and 9, and see how she does. Got Justin's roughly 300 horse Razor, Craig's, Allen's got to be pretty close to that 300 horse too. I don't know where Craig's at. They're both running aviation fuel. Well, actually all 3 of them. Stock motor Talon. Yeah, let her rip. I finally made it on top of Oldsmobile Hill. Trying to go up the middle 2 different ways. Went farther with lowering my air pressure. Didn't get it. Went along the south, kind of easier spot here. I got up to the hill. Finally. Yeah, airing down made a big difference. Pretty excited.
In one. Oh, these?
Come on, Justin, drive the 6x6.
Yeah. Huh?
Come on, go drive the 6x6. You'll appreciate your Razor way more.
That's okay. I'll keep it in one piece for you for a bit here. No kidding.
So made it out to the swing set with the old Crick Pit hauler, 6x6, hence the swing set, volleyball net, and right there, try jumping it. Yeah, I lose way too much speed on that hill. I get like 6 inches of air, kind of pathetic. But she's doing well, you heard her down, having fun. Justin, some other random guy. And Cheesy lost with the KTM. It is pretty fun taking this out here. People do not expect something like this out here. So I get a lot of thumbs up and all that stuff. It's pretty fun. Seriously, consider one of these machines. If you've got a thought process in your head, very capable. I think it does better than a standard four-wheel drive one would do, actually. Is he gonna go with? Yep, he's gonna go with. Cheesy lost one and won two. There's a race in the middle here that I didn't catch. Yeah, Olds doesn't look that steep on camera, but it's a big hill. If you've never been out here, obviously California folk and other duners, yeah, you know it's steep. Flashy lights. That's pretty good.
Here we go.
Justin needs suspension work. His horsepower is wasted in them frickin' whoops. Once he got up on that smoother portion, then he was gaining.
All those cars are there.
I had a wheelie, but then Alan was in the way. So I think I blew a belt in the middle of taking that apart. Went into limp mode a couple times, thought it was something else. Started making some noises, so I was trying to get to the sand highway, which is down there. And yeah, then it really made noise and couldn't move. And it sounded like belt. Thought I smelled belt one time too. Kind of limited on what I got for tools. Belt's back at camp. But I'm trying to get as much done as I can before we get the belt brought down here. And find out for sure if it's the belt. Hopefully it's the belt. Oops. Well, definitely the belt is half gone. Like, literally half gone. The CV exhaust was actually working pretty good. Gonna pick all this up, but that all fell out of the inlet boot for the exhaust. Oh, here's a piece. Better grab that. Yeah. Oops. I feel way better now because I was hearing weird noises. Now knowing what it was versus not knowing what it was. So, still waiting for Justin to come find me and put it on. Or, well, I'll put it on, but him to find me, then him go get a belt. Probably just run without the CVT cover the rest of the weekend. Down in Texas, I'll definitely run with the cover because, yeah, I'll be in, you know, mud. I don't mind the little scratch. Got the new belt put on, taking it easy, taking this kind of valley to the highway, and so it's good and broken and not freaking junk out a brand new belt basically. Now I'm just running without the CVT cover. She'll stay plenty cool that way. I'm gonna race another Can-Am Defender. That was fun. I was not expecting to see another one out here. That was fun. Broke machine again. Bent the tie rod, broke the CV shaft, tires off the bead. The arm looks about the same it was. It's a little bit worse. Well, work on it tomorrow, or tonight, but come get it tomorrow.
You okay with that?
We got the tie rod straight by putting it in the receiver and floor jack and holding on it with channel locks. I really need to stop pushing my luck and leaving my machine in the dunes. So far I'm 2 for 2 and nothing happening to it overnight. But I've also been leaving it in holes, which helps a lot. We were driving around for a long time before we found it. So, let's see if we can get her fixed. So, after some talking, I think we're not going to drive the cricket hauler in the dunes at night. For the aspect, I don't have enough power to... I need to keep my momentum up in the dunes. And I would probably imagine the same thing with other people, defenders or stock rangers. Is probably not right at night. Don't matter how much light you got. You need to keep your momentum up because you don't have the power to compensate. And then you're limited on your suspension. So then it's easy for your front end to get messed up because you're trying to go into stuff faster than anybody else can be. And yet everybody else has better suspension. Ooh, excuse me, I burped it. The beer in there, I mean non-beer, root beer. But yeah, I would suggest that with other people that take utility machines, unless you did have some power stuff done to it. Just avoid at night, or take the easy stuff at night, or make sure you have someone that really knows the dunes well for doing it. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. The Redneck Resort out at Glamis, my second time with my machine. Been here 3 times total. Probably in the future I can only afford to do it once, not twice, but see how that goes. Anyways, yeah, there it is. Make sure to do all the clickety-clock stuff. Helps with the algae rhythm. Getting some sun. Not sure if I'm going to be able to figure out how to get the GoPro stuff on there, so it'll either be on this video or it won't. And if it won't, it'll be on a separate video in the future. See you kids at Rednecks.